Okay, take two. I'm so sorry. I had a phone call on the other one. And don't you just love spam? I mean, for real. Spam is absolutely no fun. So now we're going to get back to what we were up to. So this is take two. For anybody who was in the other live, I apologize. Here, chicks. We're just hanging with the North American yard birds of Hens of Grace and Fire. Oop, there was a little squabble. Hey, sweet girl. Where are you going? Hello to whoever is in the chat. I'm sorry. I had a phone call come through. And, yeah, hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Poor Minnie. Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, Chanel. Thanks for putting the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Oh, it's Teresa. Hey, girl. How are you? We're just hanging out with the flock tonight. Such a pretty night. There's little Miss Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Bye, Minnie. Hey, come here, girl. Hey, Minnie. Hey, Rebecca. How are you? We are just hanging out outside. I mean, look at that sunset. So pretty. So I've got the girls out. Normally they free range under supervision just because dogs are number one predator living in the suburbs. So I only go out with the girls when we do free ranging, or my husband comes outside and he'll hang with the girls as well. Otherwise they are locked up, but I try to get them out every day. Right, Tweety? And there goes Miss Chicken Tender. Oh, there's a squabble. Part of the reason it's important to let the girls free range is because they do get on each other's nerves. So it's good for them to get out. Oh, there was another one. But, oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Teresa. It's just been such a wonderful day today. And my goodness, this weather is unusually warm for this time of year. So tell me what it's like where you're at. As you can see, the conditions, we are sunny. We were supposed to have gotten snow yesterday, but it completely bypassed us. And we have 56-degree weather last time I checked. Unusually warm. So, oh my goodness, these two. This one is Midnight, this little girl. She is quite feisty right now. Do you know that I have a new car now and a video about it? I have not seen the video. I heard, though, that you're going to go to Tin Killer, and I'm so happy for you. You definitely deserved all the goodness out of that, girl. I am just so happy for you. I will have to go back and catch up on the video, though, because honestly, I have not seen it. I have a lot of videos I need to catch up on, but I will definitely go check it out. Teresa, 61 and sunny. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, I imagine that's going to be gorgeous. Well, it is here. We are unusually warm. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain. A little concerned for the summertime, though, but we'll see how that turns out. In my area, we still could get snow. I remember in April, a couple of years ago, we got hit with a ton of snow. So, possible. See, I better let you know it's a live video, so you're going to have to click live to find it. Okay, thanks for letting me know. That way I can see it. I'm excited for you. Girl, you deserve all the goodness in the world. You're such a sweetheart. And, you know, I mean, that only good things, right, Rebecca? Only good things. I think my little mealworm flock has dispersed everywhere else. Trying to keep an eye on them. They are trying to go into the city limits and break the law. Trying to get them to come over this way, but I don't think I can convince them anymore. And try. Chick, 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 chick. Oh yeah, they're coming. Chick, 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 chick. Here we go. Like she knows. Chick, chicks. There we go. Hi, Tweety. Hi, Tweety. That wasn't a false alarm. That actually was treats. Right here. That was not a false alarm. There we go. These are the old girls. They know the drill. The new girls haven't quite figured this out, that when Mama calls, they get treats, because the two littles are in the run. But I have the old girls here. These girls will be 4 years old on March 23rd. Easy for me to remember their date because I have a family member that shares their birthday, and I know when I ordered these girls from Meyer Hatchery. So they will be 4 years old this year. I know it's controversial, but these girls are our pets. I know a lot of people don't like it in the homesteading community when I say they're our pets, but they have brought joy to my husband, who is disabled, and also to our grandbaby. So, you know, everybody has animals for different reasons, and I respect those who don't have them for pets. I don't argue with it, but in our case, these girls are a blessing to my husband. So, yeah, and I as well. I should say me too. So they're old girls, and plus I find value in the fact that they're teaching the new girls the basics of life. Hey, Alexander, welcome. And absolutely, definitely, all the good things for you, girl. All the good things. So, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. Just such a pretty, look at that. Isn't that stunning? I just think that's such a pretty sunset. So this little girl, she has hip problems. She can still get around and walk, but she can only go so far and then she sits. But she can get up on the roost. She's still eating and drinking. I'm married to somebody who's disabled. As long as she can keep moving, she can have a home here. But she does have hip problems. And no, I'm not taking her to the vet. Doing supportive care for her, and that's about that. But she is an older girl. And there's Miss Chanel. Hey, Chanel. She's a sweetie. And then this one is Midnight. Hi, Midnight. She is a small girl. I used to say she was my smallest bird. Well, now Glinda, my cookies and cream girl, is the smallest because she's part silky. And yes, she lays tiny little eggs, which are perfect for my grandbaby. Let's take you into that run. You can see who Glinda is. My husband named her. So she is the one that is black and white at the top. That is Glinda. She is a cookies and cream. And then the one next to her, that's Chloe. Chloe is a steel egger breed from Meyer Hatchery, both of them. Those are the two new littles. We had 3, but unfortunately we did have to put one down because she had seizures, and it's not a way for an animal to live, in my opinion. They were horrific. You could tell there was no way she was going to live very long anyhow, so we had her humanely put down. There you go. But, yeah. So these are my girls. So tell me, how is the weather there? And I saw that Teresa shared 61 and sunny. It's beautiful. What's it like where you're at? It is absolutely stunning tonight. But, hi, Coco. Hi. Oh, you gotta say hi, Midnight? You go right ahead. You say hi. Hi, sweetheart. Let's see here. Throw snow at everyone. More snow here. Well, Alexander, we were supposed to get hit with a lot of snow yesterday. And it completely bypassed us. Instead, we ended up with 56-degree weather and sunshine. Go figure that. Although it can snow later in the, like, I've known it snow in April here. So I'm not giving up on hope. I would love some snow. But enjoy the snow for us, because I do like it. It's a lot of fun. Get out and throw the snow around and play and enjoy it. And you're in high elevation, if I'm not mistaken, right? Much, much higher. We've had snow in July, so welcome to Nevada. You never know what we get. You know what's funny is that I lived in Tucson many years ago, Tucson, Arizona, and I remember when we got snow, and I didn't have any winter coats or gloves or anything for my children, so I put socks on their hands and then put a bunch of hoodies, like doubled up on the hoodies, so the kids could go out and play in the snow. And yeah, someone had said that it had been like 10 years for them to get snow in the Tucson area. And it was so beautiful, the snow on top of the saguaros. I mean, just absolutely something else to see. And then it snowed again, so it was odd. But we loved it there. I actually miss living in Arizona. See here, Rebecca says it's 62 here and sunny. Awesome. So you're nice and warm too. That's awesome. And so you're at 5,000 feet. Okay, that explains quite a bit, because we went through Nevada, and yeah, different parts of the state can be different temperatures for sure. And now it gets so hot there, they build at night. Yeah, I think that they did a lot of building at night when we were there too in Arizona, because we lived on a military installation, and the houses were being replaced because the original houses had asbestos in them. And so we lived next door to a plot of land that was open on the base, and they built houses. And it seems like that they built them in the evening, not through the whole night, but just in the evening because of the temperature. See here, I just went and checked my weather. It said we could possibly get 1 to 3 inches of snow on Friday. Oh my. I haven't checked my weather. I should check. I don't know what we're getting. Get chains for your new car, Rebecca. Well, I mean, she could get chains for the cat, although don't you love autocorrect? I mean, that could be kind of concerning, getting chains for the cat, Xander, you know, but, oh, I knew what you meant. You meant the car. And then, hey, Scott, welcome in. I'm just hanging out with the mealworm crew. Such a pretty night. Look at that sunset. Well, it's not yet, but it will be soon. So we're outside. Yes, car face plants and laughing. I mean, that's a thought. Put chains on a cat, but not very cool. But no, you meant car. It's okay. Honestly, I have messed up with autocorrect so many times, and I get so embarrassed. And then I try to catch it. One time, I'm not going to say in whose chat, but a not so nice cuss word came through, and I had hit send, and I didn't mean for it to say that. I meant it completely, like nothing bad, and autocorrect changed it, and it wasn't very nice, and thankfully the host didn't catch it. I got it deleted in time, but oh, it's so embarrassing when things mess up, or you completely mess up somebody's name. Oh goodness, I have this problem too, and I'll admit it here. I have accidentally hit too many times like to take out another person, like put them in timeout if I'm a moderator, or to report them, and it's like no. I mean, has anybody else had that issue, like where you just barely touch your phone and all kinds of problems happen? I'm really worried sometimes I'm gonna actually do it, and then I'm gonna upset somebody on accident. and because that's never my intent. So hint, hint, don't, really think about who you want as a moderator. I don't know. Scott, I'm a moderator for you, and you might want to rethink that. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Let's see here. I got to go back. See, Rebecca says, my car is an all-wheel drive, but I can't drive it yet because I need to put the brake master cylinder on. Okay. You think autocorrect wouldn't change it to a cuss word? Yeah, you would think. But if it's close enough, it does it. Trust me. And that's not in my nature to do that kind of stuff. And trust me, talk about embarrassment. I always laugh because, in Tony's game with the word games, that's what I appreciate the private chat for, because they are words. And, yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah, you can do an Ann Dale. Yeah. Oh, I love Ann. She's such a doll baby. She really is. Now, in my mother's chat, before I ever had YouTube, I was a moderator. And there was a gentleman from Ireland. And thank you, Lord. And I sincerely mean it. I actually did basically silence him for however many seconds my mother had on her channel. And when I saw it, I was absolutely mortified. I apologized, and my mom got involved. I texted her and told her what I had done, and we just kept saying, please don't leave the chat. Please don't leave the chat. Please, please, please hang with us. It's my fault. I own up to it. And thankfully, he came back, and he had a lot of grace. I was so appreciative of it. But man, that's happened before. But that one, actually, I was on my computer. It wasn't on my phone. Andale tends to do a lot of butt blocking when she's gardening. Yeah, I can see that. You have got to be really careful with these features. I don't understand why that they make it so easy to take somebody out. Like, it should be like, with the question, do you really want to do it? Not just like you can automatically hit a button. I'm glad that we have it, because it does keep things, in check and in line, keeping unwanted people out. Yeah, because of the trolls. I get it, but I wish it would make you like put a warning to the person that's doing it. Like, are you really thinking that you want to do this? Because, people like me and I guess Ann Dale, we like to do that quite a bit. But man, I have come pretty darn close. Hey, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Bye, Chloe. Yeah, trolls are a problem. That's something I try to teach people about that are new to YouTube. I do it in private a lot. Make sure you know who your moderators are, because you want a good team to, one, back you up, but then two, you want a moderator that supports your views and your thoughts, as far as when to take somebody out. Yeah, most people understand it's easy to do. Most people do. Yeah, I would agree with that. Heck, I do it all the time. Scott, shame on you. No. Good mods warn the troll first. I must not be a good one, because I'll sit quietly and watch. And if you just keep going, you out. You out. Because I've seen the worst of the worst in trolls. We had problems with my mother's channel a couple of years ago, and there are certain things that I will say I don't put up with. And if you're coming in and blatantly being mean, bye-bye. And bye-bye. No chance for you. And if you have a problem, you'll take it up with the host, and then I'm sure the host will deal with me if it ever upsets somebody. But if you're absolutely horrendous, goodbye. Scott does it. He's nailed me a few times by mistake. Yeah, I understand mistakes. At least he apologized. Absolutely. There are big trolls you want to smack and others you want to warn. Yep. I need to be whipped with a wet noodle. Well, I don't have any wet noodles, but I had chickens. That's about all I got. They could, chickens are violent. As you know, Scott, you own chickens. Chickens are not very nice. There is a real pecking order here. Just like that. Good timing, Chicken Tender. See, we'll send Chicken Tender after you. That was perfect timing. Dang. Go, girl. Thank you for supporting me. Sorry you had to get pecked on, Chloe. And she's one of the youngest, so she has to learn her place in the flock. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Smack Scott with a wet noodle as he asked. There you go, buddy. Hi, Miss Chicken Tender. I have one named Attila, or is it Attilia? Can you correct how I'm pronouncing it? The hen. Attilia? Hi, sweetheart. So I have 10 laying hens. I'm going to have to, we'll do it like this. So right here in this frame, I see Raven, Midnight, Faith, Minnie, Chanel, Miss Chicken Tender. The other direction behind me, there's Coco, Chloe, Glinda. So I think I got everybody. Let's see here. Like Attilia, the hun bad guy. I don't know who that is. Is that a movie? Boy, I'm off. Hi, sweet girl. This is Faith, right in front of me. So, yeah, we have all of our girls named. Let's see here. Then we have lost 3 girls. We had a baby that was unnamed. She or he was born with a medical problem. And so usually the broody mama takes care of business, and that's kind of what happened, and it was Coco. And then I had the one that had seizures, and so I had her put down. Her name was Hope. And then we had Gracie, and Gracie was a black Australorp like these two right here. And Gracie had sauerkraut and unfortunately passed away from that. Let's see here. By the names, I think she was aiming for Attilia the Huns. Depends on which side you're looking at it, Christy. From Mongol's side, he was good. I'm gonna have to look this up and see who that is, because I am not educated. I'll have to find out who the character is. I apologize. With our group of girls, the old girls, I named most of them. I wouldn't say all. Our kids got involved. I was going for the brutal nature. Hun was a guy that attacked Rome and sacked it. Oh boy, I'm like really way off on my history then. Well, when I was going to school back in the day, history was not my jam. Not gonna lie. Not gonna shy away from it. Now that I'm older, I'm interested in history, and I'll have to go back and look that up. Not gonna lie, not gonna shy away. When I was growing up, I thought history was boring. Boy, was I wrong. I actually really like it. I'm into primarily English history. I used to live over there, and I always found that to be fascinating. A little bit of Japanese history too, but not a ton. See here, you also climbed the Great Wall of China and attacked them as well. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and look this up and get educated. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. You learn something new every day. And I truly mean that. That's awesome. I will go back for sure. Oh, Lord. To the Mongs, he brought them all out of poverty, brought together all of the tribes and started trade. Oh, very cool. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. So again, depending on which side you're looking at, he's bad to others, good to his own people. I would say he was kind of like what a Robin Hood was. You know, depending on, everybody says he was good, but it just really depends. Okay, I'm looking for dog. Because I hear, let me just make sure all the girls, I can see them. next to mama. So in a subdivision, dogs are your number one predator. And I hear a dog collar. Let's see here. Okay, so again, Penny. Okay, so pretty much, okay, got into the cat food one day. When I removed her, she jumped my head and started pecking me. I threatened to turn her into chicken nuggets. She turned out to be a good mother, though. Well, I think we all have stories on our chickens. Not quite the same, but Coco, which is this girl right here that we're looking at, she's actually my favorite girl. She lays a pink egg. She tends to go broody a lot. And so we do a broody breaker because, well, I don't have a rooster. And so I took her to the back porch, and I was getting ready, and it was in the evening, and just trying to, just spending some time with her, that's all. So I put her down on the porch, and she actually started pecking on the door, the back door, like she wanted to go into the house. So then the next day, I left her outside and left the door cracked, and she was actually out with her sisters, and she walked into my backyard, walked into my house, and was looking around, talking to me like, nice crib, beautiful place, I like your house. And I'm like, seriously, you goober, you walked right into my house. So she's a hoot. She is got a personality. And then this is her best friend, because they do have friends. This is Midnight. These two stick together. And then these two stick together, the Astrolorps. There used to be three, and we used to call them the trio, but now they're just the duo. Minnie over here, she is Sir Grace's favorite bird. She's a loner. She has a tendency to walk backwards because she suffered from a brain injury. A lot of people told me to put her into freezer camp, but I didn't listen. I took her to a vet, had her checked out, found out basically that she suffered a brain injury. It's from being pecked on too much. Brought her home, got her recovered. Every now and then when she's stressed, she does walk backwards still to this day. But she is the chicken that got my husband into caring for chickens. So she did some good. And now when he comes outside, Minnie will run up to him. She loves my husband a ton. But if I call for her, she won't even bother coming to me. I wish I could share the photos of my girls. One of my nieces loves the chickens. She went out in the coop feeding them. She hunkered down, and she's got all the girls around her, and some of them. Oh, you should do a video. I mean, of course, put up what you can. I know not everybody wants to be on YouTube, and I don't know that I would put a child up on YouTube. I just don't think I would do it, to be honest. But just go out with your chickens, though, and show us your chickens. I'd love to see that, Xander. Just in general. So I have a grandbaby, and my granddaughter, and if I tell her you want to go see your chicks, she runs to the chickens. And my two little newest girls, they do not like my husband and I. They run away. And so, but with my granddaughter, she'll just go right up to the two littles, start talking to them. And it's like, that's her best friend. Like those two little chickens are. And those two little chickens love her. And she overfeeds them, which is fine. What do you expect a baby to do? But she chases them. They chase her. It's a match made in heaven. Chickens and kids go together quite well. I wish I could. That's an off-limits agreement with the family. They don't want people to see that we have that many chickens. Oh, I understand. It's embarrassing to them, rolls her eyes. Well, show them that my video. I'm showing off the chickens. I mean, there is that. So, I don't know. I am not legally allowed to own chickens, and here I am. I've got them on YouTube. They are legal. Well, except for Glenda right now. She's crossed the border into the city limits. She's a law breaker. I'm looking at her right now. She is fully in the city limits. Breaking the law. But 78 chickens versus yours. 75 hens and 3 roosters. Alexander, I'm going to just say it like this. Y'all are living the life. I don't have the space for that many chickens, but if I could, I guarantee I would have that number even more. Not gonna lie, I love owning chickens. So I wouldn't be embarrassed by it, that's for sure. I would just think, Glenda thinks I'm living the dream, because that's exactly what I'm thinking. Oh, now Chloe's in the city limits. Okay. I love it. I want more. Aw, they're the best. Super friendly. Super good for kids. I mean, and the eggs. That's even better. My granddaughter went out and sang Christmas hymns to my chickens. Oh my gosh. She said they needed to know about Jesus. Oh, I hope for private reasons, just not on YouTube, not putting it out there, but I hope you videoed that, because that, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Christy. That is absolutely adorable. Adorable. I hope mine does that someday. She's just a baby. She can run now, but she's that little. Let's see. And with the 3 kids coming this summer, I should be getting 6 more. You should get 6 more. Yes. I'll try to pull some girls this way. Chick chick, chick chick, chick chick, chick 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 chick. Come on, girls. Up up. Come on. Chick chick. Come on. Glinda. Glinda. Come on, chick 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 chick. Chick chick. Hi, Chloe. Well, I've got one that still won't come back over. Little rebel out there. I have never had chickens, but I've had rabbits. That is something I've never had, Rebecca. I am allergic to rabbits. Highly allergic. One of my family members had one that was domesticated, and oh my gosh, I babysat for it. It was her son. It was a child, and oh, I got so sick. I can't even be around them. But they're awfully cute, and I know that the meat is good. Rabbits are good because you don't have to wait for the poop to compost. Oh yeah. There's a farm that is close by. They are a dairy goat farm, a grade A. And on their property, they have rabbits. Of course, it's for personal use. So one of the things that they do with them is they harvest the poo for their gardens. And that's when I learned about it. I actually did a farm tour. And I didn't know you didn't need to break it down and compost it. And they showed me their gardens that they used it in, and wow, 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 wow. See here, Christy said, I recorded it, but the dog was barking, wanted, oh no, out there with her. So it was even hard to hear. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? That's a bummer. Oh, Glinda's back. Good, she's not breaking the law. Hey, Wanda. I'm glad you're here. See, I miss having chickens and ducks and pigs and horses. Aw. Well, I only have chickens. I have 10 laying hens is all I have. And a garden, because chickens go good with a garden. So, see, now they're going to go up to the farm. That is the farm land up there. It's not my property. They are known to leaving down here and heading up to the good life, as I like to say. Spoiled land. There are more chickens. There's 2 or 3 flocks of chickens up there. I'm not exactly sure now if they combined some or they have them still separated. But there is a lot of other farm animals. I'm not going to go into what's up on the farm, but I always laugh about these girls. I'm like, oh, you're going to go join the other flock of chickens. Let's see, there is an editor you can put that through. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know. Hey, Leonard Mountain Homestead, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. We're just hanging out. It's a pretty sunset out here. Are you a country girl or a city girl? Well, I guess they're city girls or wannabes. So the funny thing, thank you, I think it's pretty. So the funny thing about the land that you're looking at, that's farmland. Last year was a soy year, so this year will be a corn year. After the first year I had my chickens, it was a corn year. And so my neighbor said, let the girls free range out in our field. It is perfect for them. There was some corn still left out there. I have like the best neighbors, I just have to say, the best. And my girls would not go out in the field to eat the corn, period. Even if I picked them up and took them out there, they would not stay out there. They're just bougie little girls sometimes, and either that or just stubborn, not knowing what the good life is. But finally last year I noticed that a couple of them went out. I was very impressed, very shocked. So, is it hilly there? Yes, it is. So this is just one of them. We have we have flat areas and we have a lot of hills. A little bit of everything. We're in southern Indiana. And then, hey, Tiffany, you're here. Hey, hey. Yeah, it is a beautiful scenery. I love it. This is the best parts of where we live at, because I actually live in a subdivision. So if we turn our chairs one way, this is our view. And I love it. I absolutely love it. There are times that I wish we had never moved into the city limits. It's possible we could move at some point, but right now it's just not doable. So we grow where we're planted at. That's what I say. So, yeah, but I enjoyed this view. It's so pretty watching the sun come down. Now, in the summertime, we get really pretty pink and blue skies, and it is so nice. So, yeah, I just love it. So pretty. Hey, girl, where are you going? Where are you going, honey? Anyhow, well, you guys, it is 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's time for the girls to go to bed. That is where she is headed. All right, you guys, we'll catch you next time. Be kind to one another. You just don't know what others are going through. Bye.